Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this video and comments on this channel don't necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the channel and the broadcaster, but those of the viewers. If you have a complaint or find our content is being used wrongly, please contact the broadcaster.
Show it. What it does. Oh yeah, sharp. Okay, cool. Alright, yo, mighty sharp fetish show. Welcome to it. I am still your host and your faithful sound presenter. This is the chat zibit. Today, the sharp around as we normally do. So now, Borwa Creatives and BSC. So today, what are they doing? Why are they doing it? And since when have they been doing it? Hey, let's go. Alright, yo, mighty, let's get down to it. Still your host and your faithfully assigned presenter, Blvcklist Orchestra. Welcome to it. I did say, he's going to introduce himself. And he's gonna dish out everything to us as to who he is, where he comes from, and what's the reason we're here at most. So, Hotman.
Yes, sir.
How's it?
I'm good, man.
What up? Yeah. Good to have you. Eventually we did come, as promised. Yes. You're gonna introduce yourself to our viewers out there and just give them everything as to who's this person we're sitting with here.
All right.
It's your shot.
Blvcklist is Sunny Mahlatsi. I am from Sharpeville. I am a creative artist. I am a creative director at Borwa Creative Solutions, which is a company that I started in 2018.
Yeah.
And I've been doing art all my life, basically. Started in high school doing interest like in high school, like on hip hop and hanging out with people like hip hop, doing graffiti and skateboarding.
Yeah.
And then from there, I decided to take a career in creative arts.
So you've been platforming around. I see, as you say, you said it's skateboarding, it's creative art, and now there's clothing, branding. So how did you interlink all of those? Like Genia, it's a how did you jump from this to this, or is it something you're ranking? It's just trying all at once, or they became an interlink with them as you grew?
Well, I think how it because of school. In college, I was doing creative arts and design in school, right?
Yeah.
And then there was a course at class in Middle you had to do entrepreneurship and business economics. So the idea of actually mixing my talent, like the drawing and the graphic design and everything, and make it a business. So obviously, like going into it and like, okay, what do I need? I was like, okay, let me start t-shirt printing, and then from there, that moved from t-shirt printing to branding and signage and vinyl cutting, and opened a whole lot of opportunities for me in terms of advertising. Basically, it was was one of those things whereby, okay, I have to go get a job. And I was like, okay, instead of me going to get a job, let me rather start a company.
Open up a new path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereby I'm gonna be the one hiring people to be making a living.
I figure. So in that aspect, let me say, at how creativity, how it has been propelled or rather fueled or watered by the elements or adaptile ho tsona as you grew, so to speak. Like orientation ya hore you wanted to start your own path ya hore o ipulele your own company instead of going to find a job. So in that way it le khona hore le wena the skill maybe should be passed onto other people in a sense that's skills development. Yeah, so who developed your skill when or how did your skills develop in that long run? Because I feel like it's a relay whereby you got a baton from somewhere, and now as you run, you have to pass it through.
Absolutely.
Well,
now it's always been like my friends, or the people around me, the people that I've always been learning with.
No kids yet?
Come again?
No kids yet?
Do I have kids?
Yeah,
I do have a kid.
Cool.
I do have a kid, my son,
Yeah,
a beautiful boy, love him.
any adaptations like so mo figarile now ke motshashwana like o path ya hae so mo understandile ona not to hola a le so.
He loves playing games and coding and like really going deep into these games.
Or he's a gadget freak, so to speak. Gadget.
So like he's more into coding basically.
Right.
And like those letters and like those commands and things. He's always telling me about those commands and opening tags and closing tags. Like it's really interesting. And he's 8.
He's 8 now.
He's 8 now. So he's already telling me about these things, and I'm like, okay, no, this is where he really wants to be.
You say he's telling you about what now?
Coding.
Coding?
Yeah, coding, like creating video games and things like that.
I see.
Well, now he's playing video games, but he's playing them in such a way that he's really deep in
as to the blueprints and whatnot. In
terms of coding and like really
but this generation I suppose.
Yes, there are similarities. I'm sure there is creativity in that. Somehow it's gonna lead him to creating video games, and obviously creating video games, there's a whole lot of creative arts that goes into it, drawing and things like that. In terms of drawing, he's not there yet. I hope soon he'll start really taking an interest in drawing.
So far, I'm also the or anything.
Oh yeah, he's always drawing with me. Always. As long as he sees me drawing, they're not at all. But like not from. I'm saying like not from. He's on his own. Like,
his own inspiration.
Like, give me a page, let me draw. No, it's not like that. But like any other kid, like if he sees drawing, he's also gonna take colors and color in. But his passion, I know his passion is more into video games.
So in terms of maybe let's say Hoholeng High and with his direction and what he's doing, integrating Spanish what he's doing, how do you figure that happening, or is it something maybe that has crossed your mind, or so you just let him blossom however he does?
Well, actually, I'm because I'm behind in video, what you call video game making, development, like developing videos and things like that. I've just started learning 3D modeling, software and things like that. So I imagine, or like, yeah, now by the time he's like maybe 18 or 12 or 13, he'd probably be like super far with all of that. Well, now with coding, I can just go as far as coding for a website. But I can imagine that he's gonna go like way further. So no, like I'm like, okay, I need to get my code game right on because of him, so that by the time he's smart enough to be like, hey, I'm coding JavaScript, or I'm coding this, I'm coding that, at least in the idea, or I'm on a blockchain, or I'm on a that, or at least in the idea what he's talking about.
Right, I figure.
He's really keeping me on my toes.
Word.
So the similarities are there, yeah.
Yeah, I figure. Okay, let's talk now. Borwa Creatives. I see, like, you call this a match lab.
Yeah, match lab.
It's a match lab. It's Borwa Blvcklist match lab.
Yes.
You do concepts, designs, and print studio, basically. Yeah. Okay, sharp. Let's talk about that. From its inception. Obviously, I think as an artist, man, there has to be a lot of concepts. I'm trying this, and then maybe like Zama. Maybe it's a succeed more, like genius up until maybe Borwa Creatives. Like maybe that light bulb how we switch here about Borwa Creatives. Yeah, maybe this could work. Yeah. Like how what's I thinking?
Now I've always been this guy thinking I wanna work with people. Growing up, it's always been like that. I've always had like an entourage and a group. I was always in a group. The first one was NBS, Noble Seeds, the rap group. Noble Seeds. Yeah, NBS.
I feel.
So we used to rap together. I was always with them making music and like that. So we created Noble Seeds like that, and we were always like chipping in. Everybody was chipping into the idea to make it grow. So and then I had to move from Zbooking coming to Shabby. So when I got here, I met up with some guys, I met up with Nets and a couple of guys, and then we created a company called Articulated Classic Studios, where we were all artists. We had like musicians there, we had like visual artists, and Nets works with leather, and he was making shoes and jackets and things like that. And I was there with the graphic design and the drawing and the painting. And yeah, we worked at the old police station at the art center. Yeah, we worked a couple of years there, and like I'm saying, like I've always been with people, so I've always given myself to a group. So it got to a point whereby I feel like, okay, everybody had their own individual companies, and I was the only one without an individual company. But I was for everyone, you know what I mean? So I decided, no, let me start something on my own. And of course I wanted the name to be like, you know, grounded and earthly and African and, you know, township-like, and something that would actually tell my story and where I come from and who I am. I would have loved to call it Mzansi or whatever, but anyway, I can zoom. So I was like, okay, no, say Borwa, because you know what I mean. That's where you're from. That's your home language as well. Like, and also it also says, like, I'm in Gauteng. I'm from the Vaal, and Vaal is south of Gauteng. And I was like, no, let me call it Borwa. But I went through a couple of ideas like Venek. I tried Venek and found out Venek is taken already because somebody already using Venek. I tried, what's the other one? I tried a couple of stuff, I can't remember some of them.
But in the nobility of the seeds that you guys wear and the groundedness of Borwa that you started talking about, and trying something new. I'd like, let me try these ones.
Yeah, well,
these seeds, guys, these ones already have given us fruits, ne? Yeah, these noble seeds that they've given us fruits already.
Yeah.
So let me just jump in here. But yeah, you may carry on. So in that aspect, hape so hoboetsa hala hore was a meveneke ask how cho, and then you find out hona le motho le reng o sa sebedisitse, and then
I checked out Borwa. I was like, okay, there's Borwa this or there's Borwa that, but none of them are actually going towards the creative and the arts side of it. So I was like, no, let me stick with Borwa. It's not too much, and it's also catchy.
Yeah.
Like I say Borwa to somebody, they're already thinking, or like they're already asking questions like, why Borwa?
This is also catchy, eh?
Why Borwa and all of that? Why Tolanto? So I love the name, and so I started creating logos and creating artworks around that, and it's a space whereby I'm able to create my artworks, and it's almost as if like I'm creating artworks for something.
Yeah, I figure.
I'm creating artworks for Borwa to make it cool and want to sell about the shop. Dress well, dress families and everyone.
So now let's talk about ever since people say how le Borwa e qala he. Like, how do you figure yourself now from where you started to where you are now?
It's been really tough, man. I don't want to lie.
This one is really soft. It's not tough. Yeah.
I quit the arts a few years ago. I quit the arts for like a year. I can't say. Let me not say quit, but I took a break from it.
I
started doing construction work.
Any perhaps specific reasons behind that?
Yeah, like I wasn't making money. Like a lot of people, a lot of artists, we struggle to make a living out of it.
Like, let me just get your perspective. Perhaps maybe I haven't asked this question handle. Perhaps the artists you feel like a lot of artists, man, like arts is struggling to make money as it should, and I've happened to have learned that arts is one of the most expensive commodities you could come across in the aspect of life itself, of mana. But you find most of artists with great jobs, like great pieces, work pieces and whatnot,
and good sales.
But how Washeba, well, no pun intended, but it's and certainly no offense taken in that note. But hey, they don't stand what we thought their work represents. I don't know if I'm making sense. Like, Spanish, like you could imagine Spanish Nana deserve Mabota Asira.
Like account, it's not a reflection of Spanish. What's unfit, like, it's a very difficult question. Then like I'm saying, working, it's not easy, right? So it's not easy. I'm also still trying to figure it out myself. But where I am right now, basically, like not produce works for myself, if I'm making sense, but produce works for people. By challenge it on.
I hear you.
Once I say that, it's more of okay, like I'm producing something to go sell instead of I'm producing something to have sit there. Like so now the way you operate is gonna be led by this artwork has to sell, produce something to sell. So every day you wake up, all the moves you make guided by you selling this piece or you selling the series of work or you selling this and that. Well, decisions so done are based on that. But if you start outside now produce a piece and be like, oh, this is my piece. When I'm just like, now it's gonna like, but when I like, you're not gonna make the moves and to actually sell and make money out of that piece.
Okay, so you're saying like the artist shouldn't create personal attachments besides the work itself.
Yeah, like, at the time producing it.
If I've created this, so to speak, I shouldn't go as far as falling in love with it and then expect to get profit out of it. Because now and then sell it, but at the same time, I want money in it.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay. So, but hence, is it maybe hence why we find them?
Dude, this is subjective.
Yeah.
Someone else would have like a completely different opinion to what I'm saying.
Right? Yeah, true
but
that.
Now
true
my
that.
mentorship and my mind shift when it comes to making profits out of artworks is it's just thinking that way. You wake up in the morning, you're gonna go make money. Right? So like some people do that.
These are products. These are not mine.
These are not mine.
These are products. Yes.
Like Ampasheva, like most of the artworks you find in here are not my pieces. It's actually pieces that are not Baba. That's why I've created a space for other artists to bring their works to sell. You know what I mean? Not to keep in their bedrooms and the back rooms in their studios. Bring it here, let's sell it for you. People come in, people ask how much is it. If you look at it, we don't have galleries and things like that. That's another thing.
Yeah, that's sad. That's sad, hey.
That's another thing. But now as an artist, these things should go. Like I'm gonna get a setup, a gallery, positioning. There won't be clients, but I have to go out there and find them and bring them here. To buy these things. I have to go to people that buy artworks for the offices and houses and the houses that they sell it, houses that are bought and things like that. I have to go to these people and talk to them and agents and things like that. Okay, I have pieces, I'm selling pieces. Talk to doctors. Dude, you know what I mean? Like I'm selling art, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not an art seller, but I'm an artist that wants to make money out of art.
Eventually trying to put food on the table.
Right, so that's it.
Yeah.
As we are eating.
As we are. It is.
This one is my favorite, dog. I love peaches.
Yeah, man. Let's say it's our WhatsApp.
Come again?
Let's say it's our WhatsApp.
No. I like the sweet peaches.
I feel.
I think it's that one.
You can say it's a social media, yes, it's our WhatsApp. Okay, but yeah. Let's talk about I see Gabana lens actually I hear you mentioned one of the people that you work with Nets so and one thing I've learned is that I've met Lena before. Like he had told me that he does all of that strictly by hand.
Yes,
it's handwork.
Everything is hand stitch. Nets is really amazing when it comes to his craft, man. Like he hand stitch like jackets from scratch, like each and every stitch, like long sleeve, sleeveless jackets, and he does like incredible works on the jackets or pieces. He can even do like portraits on leather jackets and the detail that he puts in his work is really amazing. He inspires me a lot. Like I say, I've been working with him for over 10 years, and I've learned a lot from him. He's one of the people that I've learned the way I do things. Even though we don't do the same thing, but they're super related in a lot of aspects. He does, his company is Blvcklist, street concepts. He does caps, leather caps. He does leather jackets. He also customizes shoes. His shoe customization game is like, really dope. This one is he's not done with this one. He's still working on it.
Yeah.
And then he also has another, I don't know what to call it, a painting or what, but like he stitched this painting.
Yeah, it's a stitching.
Yeah, it's a stitching of the painting. Yeah. He used leather here, different
Stitch
types of
straight.
leather. Yeah, different types of leather here. And he also did those baseball bats there.
You're the baseball's band.
Yeah,
Okay.
the baseball bats there. That painting over there, he also did.
No, okay.
His work is his trademark is mostly on like skulls and things like that. Like he loves skulls, everything is like skulls. He'll tell you like the whole story, like the whole background of the
Spooky, perhaps still digging some scars, we don't know.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's talk about you guys as a business now, and the community. Is there any way somehow whereby le fananka skill in a sense of like working with, I don't know, maybe fanaka skill from dintwananyana tsa bo strateng, or you guys maybe go to schools or libraries? Like, is there any projects tse loreng mohlomong la di etsa tse loreng keng di, I mean, like, it's a subject, arts on its own. We have arts and culture ko sekolong, I mean. Yes. So I think in this narrative, in the same breath, arts should be something e loreng bana ba e learna ko sekolong, because now it's an application now once we go out of school.
Yeah.
Yes, it's an application, it's a daily life application. So in that, we want to know, is there any way you guys feature yourselves or are featured in the curricula ya bana ba skolo with regards to, I don't know, sharing arts with them, teaching them? I mean, like, I know it has jargons as it is. There's language to this as it is. You guys go and label them as abstract, your murals and whatnot.
We do have a couple of projects that we want to push. Actually, there is already things that we are like, we do have kids that come into the shop and we give them art lessons 3 times a week, on Mondays, on Wednesdays, and Fridays. Thursdays. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So these kids come in and then even the basic starts are So in terms of taking it to schools, that's a bit of a hassle, because obviously we're going to need material and things like that. So we're still looking for funds to take it to schools and scale it up, scale the idea bigger. But in terms of experience, we worked a lot with kids coming up over the years, whereby we were working for organizations, CDP curriculum development projects to be specific, whereby we go into schools and create costumes with the kids that they're going to use to perform at a carnival. We used to have these carnivals in Soweto that were called Aliaho Children's Carnival. So there, like we'd collaborate with a lot of artists from around Gauteng, and then we'd make costumes, design painting and creation, and also make a dance, create a dance with the kids. Everything we did was like in line with the curriculum of the school, of the department, and we did that for a couple of years. And then that project advanced to us from working with the kids to working with now the teachers. Where like we'd host workshops with the teachers and actually give them, okay, this is how we do things. When we talk about line, this is what we mean when we talk about line. When you talk about shape, when you talk about 3D, when you talk about tonal values, and give them examples and exercises on these things, on how to create these things, so that when they go back to schools, they understand what they're supposed to teach to the kids. Because a lot of the teachers, to be honest, they're not artists, or they teach us. So when they're supposed to teach kids art, they struggle. So since then, we've been doing this like privately. Here at the shop. We have about 3 kids that we're working with at the moment. Obviously, we want to grow it, but the material and the funding is something that we're still looking for. So if there's anybody that wants to help out on that, we have everything. We have all the documentation and everything. We just need to get it going.
All right, my friend, if there's anybody out there who's digging this, you know where to find these people. But yeah, ke Borwa Creatives, Blvcklist. If there's anybody out there, also kofumana chat zibit. I mean, refumane bafethu, like, subscribe, comment, and then honale tipping yana se agrege kya YouTube channel. Just click on it. It's a notification button, man. So that every time we have something for you, you'll be the first to know. By so saying, it's been nice to be here. Thank you,
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It is what it is. It is who we are, Bafet. Na ntsegile mnate ke tlo jampa ditagata ke tlo dula ke vaya la ntseba ke mthono ke a kenella. So from this point here, mosebetsi wa ka fela monana today, and ke tlo shifta he. But before I do that, ke batla fela go shapa fela hotman ka crazy fela. I think it's about 30 seconds will do, ne? Yeah, 30 seconds will do. Ke mbetsa fela ka crazy fela, and then we just figure out okay, sharp. What kind of a person are we really chilling with here? It's you just pick one of the best out of 2 options to go there. Nothing much, nothing major. Coke or beer?
Coke.
Okay.
Like, couldn't you kind of be like a beer and an energy drink?
Okay, beer, energy. But okay, fine. Okay, I feel
energy drink.
Let's just say okay, fine.
I'd go for energy drink.
Okay. This peach that you holding or alias social media?
This one, definitely. Most definitely this one.
But no, let me just save time. It has been nice. It was nice to be here. The time has unfortunately reached our limit, and by so saying, I'm gonna have to cut this show. I'm gonna have to put it to an end. But hey, as I've said, until next time, from me, Okest, your host, and your faithful yes-I'm presenter, Mr. White here. They call him White. They call him White. You see, as it is. Mr. Cameraman and Mr. Director, the rest of the Chat Zibit crew, we salute you from the other side of the camera. We love you, love life, and peace. Adios. It is what it is, man. Thank you.